the roar of the crowd. Who gets the basket?
Cueva says, no way, I'm going to take this away.
Roger Ray is on fire.
That keeps his immaculate slate intact.
Doing that turbo boost against basketball being displayed.
Alas goes reverse. The drunken master has done it again.
Is a man possessed. Finds the way to score.
That was from Curry.
Absolutely pushes off.
Hey, listen to this bad roll.
It loses them all.
Bolek, what a game. Running on fumes right now. Career high by Robert Bolek.
Pasera Mary. He takes the shot. He goes to sleep. Night.
What a gutsy shot by Tyler.
Big boost coming from Sean Ildefonso.
What a shot. Sumakay ka ba? Huwag ka nang malikot.
An opportunity to attack. Oh, nice shot there.
Scores a win.
That is just a thing of beauty.
It has been quite a journey. 48 years ago, the dream of a Philippine Professional Basketball League became reality. And from those humble beginnings, sprouted a gigantic tree, bursting with the branches of Philippine basketball legacy.
A minute and 35 to go. There's a layup and a hit by Balsa Donado.
Unbelievable play. Preston Barnett coming out of nowhere to get the pass.
Fernandez setting up Jaworski. He's wide open and he connects. Good assist by Fernandez. Finding the big J wide open.
Here comes Peter Ray Bay, and he steals from Jaworski. Up he goes. Here's Ricardo Brown, changing pace, changing direction, putting it up. Yes, sir.
A curl by Mon Fernandez. That's a big move.
And Apoy just took it away from Anais, zigzagging, getting away, and
Norman Black barrels in. What a threat.
Bobby Parks trying to force the issue and getting it on a turnaround layup.
Got to get to Chambers. 2 steps ahead.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Skywalker with a difficult left-handed shot.
Jaworski trying to set up Parencio. The shot goes! Benji open.
Well, a monster slam dunk there by Benji Paras.
And the Patrimonio will go for a three-point shot! What a big one! That was a big one! There's 2 seconds to go! There's a close up! Hey! Close up!
Dinatoli Valdavid. Wow! What a shot! Valdavid. It's yes, again! Alaska was only the 3rd franchise in PBA history to capture a Grand Slam. Turco is the all-Filipino champion.
48 minutes of basketball. Dito na bubuo ang mga alamat. Ito po yung tipo na larong ikikwento nyo hanggang sa mga apo ng apo ninyo.
Now, the stage is set to add to this rich and colorful history.
Hollis Jefferson drills it in, and he's on a rampage here. Mikey on fire!
Siya lang yata may karapatan magwa ng
Hollis Jefferson dancing with Clark. Lost his balance. Oftana at the buzzer.
The moment is ripe for the picking.
Alley-oop. Alonso to proudly rocking the center.
offensive rebound. Scotty, who else? Scotty with a move. Whoa, what a shot.
Wow, he just fooled everyone there.
Brownie on the attack.
Oh!
And the pass. And there's Christian Hardiger. What a perfect play.
He did not let fly. He just issued a pass.
And it's now up to the characters in the latest chapter of this ever-evolving epic to reach for it.
Thank you very much. And now, let's have both teams meet for the traditional handshake.
Game tayo dito, everybody let's go. This cup, level up, here we go. Game na game tayo dito.
It's the last finals of the season. Fasten your seatbelts for a massive Governor's Cup Final Showdown. PBA, game tayo dito!
This cup, level up, here we go. Game tayo dito. Game tayo dito.
At sa ika-48 kaarawan ng inyong Philippine Basketball Association, nandito na naman tayo. Where it all began sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum. Game 1 po tayo ng Governor's Cup Finals ng ating Philippine Basketball Association for 2023. And we've got you covered live from every angle imaginable. Dito po sa TV5, ating makakakwentuhan, 7-time PBA champion coach Yeng Giao. Siyempre, ang nag-iisang si Dadin Kinito Henson, ating ding makakasama over at PBA Rush. Kasama natin ang ating kapatid na si Carlo Pamintuan and si Alex Cabagnot. Sa Smart Sports naman, si Andre Co at si El Patron Jolly Escobar. And on PBA Radio, Jay De La Cruz and Alan Gregorio. Lahat po ng anggulo, lahat ng kuro-kuro, atin pong mapatunghayan at mapapakinggan. At hindi lang po kami ang magkikwentuhan. Patrolling the sidelines likewise tonight will be Miss Naj Mirabales and Bea Escudero. Espesyal na espesyal ang ating linggo ngayon dahil nga Game 1 na po ng huling komperensya ng 2023 season. There's Miss Bea, there's Miss Naj. They will be giving us all of the updates from courtside, live from inside the Big Dome. This is it. Glory awaits the worthy contenders. Meet front and center inside the Big Dome. Dadin Kinito, these are the two hottest teams dito sa ating PBA, and rightfully so, sila magtatapat niyo.
Totoo yan, and this is a collision that is inevitable. Kung titingnan natin ang mga records ng dalawang koponan, ang TNT 14-2, they have won 12 of the last 13 games. Ang Barangay Ginebra 12-3 ang record nila, they have won 9 of the last 10 games. And for Barangay Ginebra, they have won 4 of the last 6 conferences in the PBA. 6 of the last 12, and they're looking for another championship sa Governor's Cup. They are the defending back-to-back champion sa Governor's Cup. Clearly, the glory awaits because these are two worthy contenders. Ang TNT, we also know that they're seeking their third title since the 2014-15 Commissioner's Cup.
Coach Yeng, ito naman Barangay Ginebra, alam naman natin, di kalidad na. Yung TNT, uhaw na uhaw, bumalik dun sa Promised Land.
Well, ito yung magandang talagang pairing kasi totoong rivalry ito, no? Of course, one from the MVP group, one from the San Miguel group. Ano pa bang mas matinding rivalry dito sa ating PBA? Ang maganda rito, very impressive, no? Both teams getting into the finals. Ang Ginebra San Miguel, grabe, sinwip yung San Miguel Beer. At ito namang Token Text, binigyan ng isang panalo, no? Yung Meralco. So talagang deserving sila na makarating dito.
Deserve na deserve, ika nga ng mga bata ngayon, Dadin Kinito Henson. Ito yung tinulay ng Ginebra para makarating dito.
Elimination round, ang record po nila 8-3. There are 3 losses to Magnolia, to San Miguel Beer, and to TNT. Mind you, natalo sila ng TNT sa eliminations. Pagkatapos nun sa quarterfinals, na-eliminate nila ang NLEX to the tune of 127-93. That game was that close. At tapos yung sinasabi kanina ni Coach Yeng Giao, sa semifinals, they swept San Miguel Beer 3-0. And in game number 3, a low-scoring defense-oriented game, 87-85. That man, Justin Brownlee, making the last play possible, giving it to Christian Sanhardiger for the marginal basket.
Ito si Justin Brownlee, Coach Yeng. Yardstick na mga import pagdating ng Governor's Cup. Actually, kahit nga Commissioner's Cup, siya na rin ang bumibida para sa Ginebra, pero hindi mo talaga matatawaran yung kanyang value.
Hindi, sabi mo nga, no, small import, big imports, Justin Brownlee pa rin. Steady influence yan dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Tignan mo yung numero niya, 26 points, no? Every game yan, yun yung averages niya dun sa semifinals. And then, yung rebounds at saka yung assist, grabe. Ito, is an import, He makes himself look good, but at the same time, he makes his teammates look good.
Speaking of those teammates who look very good, best player of the conference favorite. Ngayon, itong si Christian Sanhardinger, he won it once the Dean when he was with Northport, and right now, he might be on track for his second BPC.
Well, believe it or not, Christian Sanhardinger is now the leading local scorer ng Barangay Ginebra. And Magu, Coach Yeng, this is something that we did not expect. But look at his numbers. In the semifinals, 26.3 points and hitting 58% from the floor, averaging 11.7 rebounds, 6.3 assists. Not only is he scoring, but he's also dishing off, and he has become a complete player under Coach Tim Cone.
Moving the discussion to the other side, Coach Cheng and the Ginito, etong TNT. Top seed, dadalawang beses pa lang nakatikim ng talo all tournament long. Silipin ulit natin, Dadin, yung kanilang road to the finals ng ating Govs Cup.
Well, for TNT, tingnan naman natin. No? Eliminations, they were number 1, 10-1 ang record nila. Their only loss was to NLEX. Tapos sa quarterfinals, took only one game to eliminate Phoenix, 132 to 105. Sa semifinals, they lost one game, Game 2 to Meralco in overtime. But then, they went on winning that competition sa semifinals, 3-1 over Meralco. And now, as Coach Yeng said, they deserve to be in the finals, and they're going up against Barangay Ginebra. What a matchup this is. It's a matchup made in heaven.
Kung yung Barangay Ginebra is of course led by Justin Brownlee, 6-0 sa finals. Etong si JB, kanyang makakatapat ngayon, mapapalaban dito si Brownlee. NBA caliber player, Coach Yeng, Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
Kung makikita natin, numero niya, almost 33 points per game. Tapos yung kanyang rebound, 13 points. May 6.5 assist pa. So, lahat ng department, no? Ito, nagko-contribute itong si Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Pero alam mo, nagpalit sila ng import. Yung una, si Hudson, tapos pinalitan nito. Eh, hindi naman masama nilalaro nun. So, it's really a high-risk decision. But, tumama yung desisyon nila dito kay Hollis Jefferson.
Isa pang tumamang desisyon para dito sa TNT ay yung kanilang pagkakakuha dito kay Mikey Williams, Dadin Quinito. He has been leading the attack para dito sa TNT in terms of scoring.
Natanda natin si Mikey Williams was actually the 4th overall draft pick in 2020, and he was chosen behind Joshua Munson, Jamie Malonzo, and Kevin Oftana. But yes, what a find for TNT. Money Mike is also now the rifleman ng the Tropa, averaging 22.3 points a game, 3.8 rebounds, and he has upped his numbers in the playoffs. Overall, this conference, he's averaging 17.6 points, but in the semifinals, he's improved that to 22.3.
Here we go. We are just about ready to get game 1 going. Let's meet the starters of TNT and Barangay Ginebra.
Starting at center from Angono, Rizal, number 34, Christian Sanhardinger. At forward is Barangay Ginebra's import, number 32, Justin Brownlee. Also at forward from San Simon, Pampanga, number 3, Jamie Malonzo. At guard from Las Piñas, number 0, Jeremiah Gray. And also at guard from Davao del Sur, number 9, Scotty Thompson. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cole. And now let's meet the starting five of your TNT Tropangiga. Starting at forward from Bacolod, number 9, Paul Varilla. Also at forward is TNT's import, number 14, Ronde Hollis Jefferson. At center from Bacolod, number 1, Justin Chua. At guard from Talisay, Cebu, number 16, R.R. Pagoy. And also at guard from Naga City, number 5, Mikey Williams. Head coach of the Tropangiga is Jojo Lastimosa. Game officials are Peter Balo, Ronald Bruta, Mike Morteriza, and
Starters have been introduced. The referees ready to put the ball in the air. It is Barangay Ginebra in their fighting red. Naka-immaculate white naman dito ang TNT Tropangiga. It is going to be Justin Chua. Starting up front, he will be matched up against Christian Sanhardinger, Coach Cheng.
Yes, nakita ko rito sa context, Justin Chua, tapos si Paul Varilla nandyan, alam natin, si Calvin Oftana nandyan, Andyan pa rin si Coach Jolas Lastimosa, si Coach Sandy Arispacochaga. Mukhang nakasama ko lahat yan nung mga isang taon lang no?
Pamilyar na pamilyar kay Coach Yeng.
Etong si Mikey Williams, buntik din namin nakasama to Kaya parang yung isang pa ako nandito rin sa sa token text.
Ball has been put in play. Tip-off na yun natin sa atin ng Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
No surprises.
Hindi ko pa nabanggit si Poy Eram nga pala, nandiyan din.
Oo, magkasama na kayo.
Oo, magkakasama kami niyan.
But guys, makita natin sa starting lineups of both these teams as we see drawing first blood is Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Both these teams have used the same starting lineups generally during the playoffs. Paul Varela and Justin Chua are not big-time scorers, Coach Yeng, but yet they play tough defense. They're going to use Chua on San Martin. Take a look at our teams for Barangay Ginebra. They need to step ahead of the offense, of the defense, because they're number one in assists. They cannot make unnecessary risks because they're number two in most turnovers sa ating conference. And plus, they need to play tough coverage in the perimeter. TNT is a very sharp shooting team from the outside.
Yung sharp shooting, nakatres kagad dito ang Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. As a big block is registered there by Justin Chua. Ronde though lost his footing at the other end. Scotty in front of him. Ronde blocked by Justin as well.
Ang taas ng energy level ng both teams are pushing the ball. They're trying to get up into the open court right away. So alam na natin, mabilis itong laro na to.
Justin Chua with that big block on one end, pero pinawi naman ni JB dito sa kabila. As we swing back to live action, Mikey will miss. Stan Hardinger clears it. Here comes Jeremiah and the rest of Barangay Ginebra. Alonso! Throwing it down!
Offensive rebound in the putback coming by Jaden Alonso. He was fouled in the process. It's going to be a three-point play opportunity for Barangay Ginebra. But prior to that, Coach Yeng, Magu, we saw excellent interior defense from both these teams. TNT supposed to be the number one offensive team in the Liga, but has shown tough defense during the playoffs.
Yes, I'm really impressed. No? Nakita natin yung dunk dyan ni Jamie Malonzo. That's one thing Jamie Malonzo gave this team is a lot of athleticism with good outside shooting. So gustong-gusto yan ni Coach Timbo.
Barilla at the other side as we take a look now at the team's list naman para dito sa TNT Tropang Giga.
Take a look at Dean's list for TNT. They need to control the boards. They need to stop Christian Senhardiger's roll to the basket on his picks, and they need to be aggressive to bait the fouls. If Barangay Ginebra is going to play a short rotation, that means they need to be able to preserve their players all the way to the last second of this game. And if you're TNT, you want to put them in some kind of foul trouble, so you need to be aggressive going against the defense of Barangay Ginebra.
Here comes the Tropang Giga coming up with a stop. Ronde Hollis Jefferson feeds Chua. Forced to kick it all the way back out. Ronde on the move, kicks it. Mikey has some daylight. Bingo! That three-point shot is brought to us by Bingo Plus.
That's another good news here for Coach Jolas. If Mikey is making his outside shots, that's going to be a real big problem for the Ginebra defense.
At Coach Yeng, doon natin nakita yung playmaking ability ni Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
Another three-pointer para dito kay JB. Bingo na naman yan. At isa atin ang Bingo Plus. Mikey trying to dance free of Jamie. He goes to the corner. They beat Chua at the post. Justin fakes off Justin, but loses control. Chua holding on to his knee. Malonzo didn't want to pull the trigger just yet. It's 5-on-4. Jeremiah left alone. Bingo! Three-point shot at isa atin ang Bingo Plus.
That's a wide open shot for Jeremiah Gray. No one helping out, no one recovering to stop the open man.
Well, they had a problem with Justin Chua. Hindi siya nakabalik sa depensa, kaya na-open yun si Jeremiah Gray.
Timeout muna tuloy dito ang TNT Tropang Giga. Hatid sa atin ng Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
back in Alaska kung saan sumikat itong si Coach Jojo de Lastimosa under Coach Tim Cone, where they won multiple championships together, being in a long relationship with him. Sabi ni Coach Jojo Lastimosa, he is more concerned dahil alam niya na si Coach Tim has always been prepared, kaya lalo silang concerned sa kanilang defensive side dahil sa decline na naranasan nila against Meralco in their game in the semifinals. Kaya sabi naman ni Coach Jojo, the key to winning this game other than stopping Justin Brownlee is stopping Christian Standhardiger, who has been nothing less of impressive this conference. At the end of the day, Coach Jojo said he doesn't see Coach Tim as a rival because he wants what's best for him and he knows Coach Tim feels the same. Yun nga lang daw, this time someone has to win and someone has to lose. Gentlemen?
Maraming salamat, Miss Naj. Of course, Coach Tim and Coach Jojo work together with the Alaska Aces. Siyam na championship as a coach player, and then dagdagan mo pa ng tatlo nung head coach pa rin si Coach Tim, tas assistant naman niya si Coach Jojo. Talk about familiarity, Coach Yeng.
Wala na ibang magiging sigurong mas familiar pa, no? Itong dalawang to started actually yung sinasabi ni Coach Tim Cone, yung kanyang mga winning championships nung sila magkasama ni Coach Jolas. So ngayon rivals na sila.
Coach Jolas, of course, started his career with the Pure Foods franchise back in the day. He started making a mark when he moved to Alaska with Coach Tim as Brownlee knocks that one through. Justin has got 8.
Already with 8 points. Pansinin natin dito yung mga matchups. Jamie Malonzo is defending Mikey Williams, but on the other end of the floor, it's actually Ronde Hollis Jefferson defending Jamie Malonzo. So iba yung mga matchups natin dito. Nagkakaroon ng cross matchups.
Actually, because of the pace of the game, they're doing a lot of switching. So talaga kailangan wala kang liability on defense. You can't have a weak link on defense because of the lot of switches that's happening.
And what about Paul Barilla defending Justin Brownlee?
Yes.
He's a hard-nosed defender. He doesn't score too many points. In fact, in the semifinals, hindi siya naka-score. Not a single point. But Barilla is a tough Phil foreigner who can get the job done defensively. But he's got his hands full against Justin Brownlee.
Meanwhile, Arpogoy scores his first bucket of this game. It is a 3-point lead pa rin para dito sa Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel. Scotty lost it on the way in. Mikey pushing it up. Pogoy on the move. Took the contact. No whistle. Ronde couldn't clean it up. And Stan Hardinger will pitch it over to Thompson. Scotty. Iniwan kay Huli Casters. Payong na payong mula dito kay Eram yun.
Ang ganda lang ginawa ni Poy Eram doon. Actually, experience na rin ni Poy because kung idiniin mo yun, tatawagan ng foul yun. But he chose to stay vertical on that play.
Ito, nakikita natin yung depth ng TNT, which is going to be a big advantage to nila. Richardson Hardigan with his first basket of the game. Poy Eram has already come off the bench. Calvin Oftana has come off the bench. While for Barangay Ginebra, wala pa silang pinapalitan na starters in this game so far.
Yung baseline inbound ng Ginebra doon, ang ganda ng pagka-execute. Kaya na-libre si Christian Stan Hardinger for that short jumper.
Extra pass to the corner. Armar could not deliver. Stan Hardinger will push it. Here comes Scotty, the reigning MVP. Trying to go to Brownlee. Play broken up. Bodies on the floor. Mikey goes to Ronde. Hollins Jefferson will clean up his own miss.
Dumadive sa bola si Poy Eram. Dumadive sa bola. It's the turnover caused by Poy Eram there. Parang championship. Championship na talaga, hindi parang.
Hindi parang game 1. Papakamatay na yung
parang game 7.
TNT with a stop. Oftana gives it up to Pogs. Mikey has great crowding him. They go to Ronde, who kicks it out. Eram with a big rebound. Pero meron palang foul. The focus of JP Eram will be under a microscope. Last time we saw him in the finals, he got himself ejected from that Game 7, Coach Jay.
Yun nga, minsan kasi emotional ito eh. Kaya dapat yan, control mo lang yung emotions mo.
But he is expected to play a big role dito sa ating finals because si Kelly Williams, hindi pa natin alam kung kailan siya makakabalik. He is injured and he suffered a partial tear in his calf muscle. He may come in maybe game 2, game 3. Same thing with Barangay Ginebra, si Japet Aguilar. Hindi pa din natin alam kung kailan siya makakabalik.
Ooh, that was partially blocked there. As Oftana was hit in the face on the rebound, and he's whistled out of bounds.
Tinamaan siya sa mukha pero hindi nakita ng referee. That's why they had to continue on with the play and he stepped on the line. Yun ang nakita ng referee.
Coach Cholas giving the officials an earful. Right there. It was the hand of Brownlee.
Oo, si Brownlee.
Tana is still planted on the floor. Inadvertent naman yung tama. But still, that's gotta hurt.
Referees are not reviewing the play.
Kasi walang pito eh. There was no foul whistle.
There was no
Outside
call.
lang eh.
Tama. And they're going to give the ball to Barangay Ginebra on the call that it was outside of TNT.
I think there's some blood because the referees are sending Oftana to the bench. They can't stop any kind of bleeding. They're going to have to substitute them. The doctors will be checking on Calvin.
Alam mo, pagka ganitong finals, kailangan din talaga both teams are stepping up on their game and the referees also. It's incumbent upon the referees na yung performance nila, itataas din nila yung level.
I think Commissioner Willie Marshall has already made the announcement and decision to limit the number of referees to work the finals. So, pili na yung mga referees natin dito sa ating finals.
At hindi lang mga players, hindi lang coaches, hindi lang refs, pati mga medical staff, kailangan on your toes, kailangan mabilis dito, Coach Jay.
Ayan eh, may dinugo na nga agad eh.
Pati yung mga commentator, dapat automotive tayo lahat. Oh, guys, I just need to be able to say, no, pinapatayan natin yung substitution patterns ng both coaches, no, because that will determine who will be pressure down the stretch. So far, 3 players have now come off the bench for TNT. Ang Barangay Ginebra, wala pa silang substitute on the floor.
Mikey looking to cut us into the 6-point deficit. Left-handed layup doesn't work, pero merong foul. Here's another look. Yung mga baseline inbound, very crisp ang execution niya, Coach Yang.
Tama yun, no? Diyan magaling din si Coach Tim Cone, yung baseline inbound nila pagka hindi ka nakahanda. Ayun, you're giving up open look.
Yung mga situational plays ng actually bawat coach, no?
Yun yung malingat ka lang, they'll burn you right away.
Tama yun. Kasi ang tagal na rin magkakasama nito. Actually, yung mga ilang championship na silang magkakasama.
Ginebra, as the Dean has pointed out, has won 6 of the last 12, the Dean.
That's right, and talking about chemistry, Scotty Thompson, Justin Brownlee, Japet Aguilar, Aljon Mariano were all present when Barangay Ginebra won that championship in the Governor's Cup in 2015-16.
Gray swings, shot clock at 3. Scotty will miss. Oh, kinalawit na ni Ronde. Jason on the move. To the baseline he goes. Iniwan mag-isa. Di umubra. Sa rebound play, merong foul. Mukhang si Christian naman ang mapipituhan. Sinelebrate kagad ni Aaron kasi kanina siya yung nahuling nanulak sa ganun eh.
Tama.
You know, that forearm to the back, that'll definitely give you the advantage.
At yung binanggit ni the Dean kanina, no? Hindi pa rin talaga nagpapalit ng tao itong Ginebra. So, sa pace ng laro natin, ang bilis ng laro, pero hindi siya nagpapalit ng tao.
At kita natin ang diferensya, no, ng mode of attack ng opposing imports. Justin Brown hitting from the outside. That's the fourth three-point shot of Justin Brownlee. While the RHJ has taken all of his shots from inside the mid-range area, and all of his points have been two-pointers. Until finally he took that outside shot, hindi naman pumasok.
JB goes to the corner, three-pointer. Rebound picked up by Brownlee. Gray almost got away. Here comes TNT. Mikey trying to dance free. Adam with the pick. Mikey slicing down the middle to the corner. They swing it again. Extra pass to JP. Flooded at the rim. Here come the Richards on move. Jamie will get it to Gray. No. Stan Hardinger from the weak side.
Wide open offensive rebound and an easy putback for Richards and Hardinger.
Maganda nilalaro ng kombinasyon na to kaya ayaw pa magpalit ni Coach Tim eh.
And they're running. Napansin natin dito, tumatakbo ang Barangay Ginebra. Sinasabayan nila ang running game ng TNT.
Mikey, no. Oftana lost the rebound to Brownlee. Here comes Ginebra again. Jamie stop and pop. The blur breaks out. And that is all she wrote. TNT keeping themselves within 5 with less than 2.5 remaining in this opening frame. And now Coach Tim wants to talk things over. It is 23 para sa Ginebra, 18 naman para sa TNT. Timeout muna tayo as we leave you with a look of that last layup from the back-to-back best point guard in Asia, 5-time BBC, Jason Castro.
Kung nakikita nyo sa bench ng Ginebra, Japet Aguilar has suited up after suffering from an MCL sprain and resting for 6 to 8 weeks. Last week, nagsimula na nga daw mag-training si Japet with his team. Wala naman na daw siyang nararamdamang pain pero limited pa daw ang mga movements sa kaya niyang gawin. But he's ready to play, depende na lang daw kay Coach Tim. Short update naman on Kelly Williams. After niyang ma-injure in their last game against Phoenix 2 weeks ago, he has been diagnosed with a grade 2 calf strain on his right leg. Ang sabi naman nila, Coach, they're still gauging it if makakalaro siya next weekend. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Ms. Notch. So isipin mo, nakarating na nga sa finals etong magkalaban. Kulang-kulang pa ang kanilang pyesa as the Blur misses on the dive. Kani-kanina lang habang nagre-report si Ms. Notch, pang-limang 3-pointer pinadala ni Justin Brownlee para sa Ginebra.
What a hot start for Justin Brownlee. And again, establishing his presence beyond the arc while Ronde Hollis Jefferson establishing his presence close to the basket.
Stan Hardinger with a rebound in traffic. Leaves it. Maya misses. Dennis Ronde Hollins Jefferson with the board. Looking to go wall to wall. Oh!
Yun ang sinasabi natin. Yung aggressiveness ni RHJ in attacking the basket. And Justin Brownlee taking his shots from the outside, realizing nandiyan naman si Christian Hardinger to clean up the boards in case he misses.
Sobrang init ni Justin Brownlee. Yan ang primary problem ngayon ng depensa ng Token Tex. How do you handle Brownlee in this situation? Ayun, nag-contribute pa si Scottie Thompson.
Scottie with an end one with 1:06 remaining in this first quarter. Take another look at this. Move of the game natin yan natin sa atin ng Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
2 subs now for Barangay Ginebra. Kanina nakita natin si Pringle subbing for Jamie Malonzo. Ngayon naman si Nards Pinto subbing for Jeremiah Gray.
Medyo lumiit yung lineup ngayon ng Barangay Ginebra. No? They have a small lineup na wala sa loob si Malonzo at saka si Gray, Pinto, and Pringle sa wings ngayon. So, tingnan natin kung mag-iiba takbo ng laro.
And Pinto is going to be matched up against Oftana at that left corner. Ronde gets it back from the Blur. 15-foot pull-up. Doesn't work. Brownlee trying to get in position. He gives it up to Stan. He picks up Aram off the cross switch, but picked up his dribble anyway. Ginebra by 9, the largest lead of the game. Scotty. Patalas sa kanyang press. TNT pushing the pace. Aram will recycle the attack. That's going to be a foul on C-Stan.
So far, hindi pa in-exploit ng TNT. Yung mismatch, Oftana going up against Nards Pinto. Oftana's asking for the ball. Wala pa siyang mga pasa dito. And I think Oftana needs to be able to get touches so that he can contribute offensively. Wala pang tinitira dito, wala pang pinupuntos dito si Calvin Oftana.
Taking a look at this massive crowd inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum ngayong linggo ng pagkabuhay. Buhay na buhay ang finals ng ating PBA. First quarter clock running out on TNT there. Barangay Ginebra getting to take a 9-point lead into the second frame. Behind the sizzling hot shooting of Justin Brownlee, etong Barangay Ginebra has taken a 9-point lead into the second frame, 29-20, as we enjoy Game 1 ng ating 2023 Honda PBA Governors Cup Finals live on TV5. Kakwentuhan natin si David Filito and Son, and of course, 7-time PBA champion coach Yang Guiao. Grabe naman ang pinakita dito ni JB.
17 points na doon sa isang quarter. 19 points na ito si Justin Brownlee. Ang score ng TNT, 20 lang. Si Justin Brownlee, mag-isa siya, 19 na.
And you take a look at the first quarter stats. Barangay Ginebra is shooting a better percentage from 3-point distance than 2-point distance. Kalahin mo ba? 46% shooting sila from 3-point distance. Sa 2-point distance, only 38%. Ang init ng simula ng Barangay Ginebra from beyond the arc. Thanks to Justin Brownlee.
5 for 5 yung mga tres ni JB in that first frame. 7 of 8 overall na siya after that first basket in the second. Kasama niya sa sayag itong sina Mariano, Thompson, Pinto, at si Pringle. Katapat ngayon itong sina Castro, Oftana, Pogoy, Hollins Jefferson, and Gubuntin.
Alam mo, itong juncture na to is really important for token text. Ayaw mo masyado lumayo na yung Barangay Ginebra dito. Baka mahihirapan ka na humabol.
At this point, meron munang report si Naj. Maya-maya, makukuha natin yung report na yan. As Ginebra is on the attack. Pringle goes reverse. So kami mawawarningan nga lang, but that is now a 12-point lead para sa Ginebra.
Much needed points off the bench for Barangay Ginebra. And for Coach Tim Cone, he's looking at production off the bench rather than just rely 100% on his starters.
Maganda pa rin, no? Takbo ng opensa ni Coach Tim Cone, whether it was the big lineup which he started with or the smaller lineup which he has now. Ayun pa rin, maganda pa rin yung balance nila. They can drive to the basket just like what Pringle did, and then yung 3 points nila mainit na mainit pa rin kay Justin Brownlee.
Coach Yang, yung sinasabi mo kanina about the familiarity which translates to chemistry for Barangay Ginebra. That's such a big factor for Barangay Ginebra, especially in the final series.
Napakalaking bagay nung togetherness, the experience of playing under pressure together for a long time. Ito, makikita mo resulta.
Officials timeout pala yun, ano? Dahil duguan si R.R. Pugoy as Cobontin delivers a long two.
Dalawa na duguan dito sa token text. Kanina si Calvin Oftana, ngayon si R.R. Pugoy naman ang dinugo.
He is getting worked on that TNT bench as Ginebra is on the attack. Brownlee trap, finding Mariano.
Now that's a really smart move. Alam ni Justin Brownlee, tino-double team na siya. Sobrang init niya. Ayun, hinanap niya kung sino libre.
Saka hindi lang dahil doon sa 7 assists sa game. Mga timing din ng mga assist ni Brownlee. Yung decision making, coach.
Tama.
Yung pinaka-importanting bagay sa'yo.
Tama yun.
At saka yung sinasabi natin ng chemistry, doon natin nakikita, no?
Oh!
Hindi pumasok yung attempted duck shot ni Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Ginebra on the attack.
Scotty in traffic. Thwarted by Kabuntin.
A lot of contact there, but the referees are just letting them play.
Pringle has Mikey picking him up. Stan, the man. Nope. Pinto gets them another shot at it. Pinto tumingin pa kay Castro. Barangay Ginebra pouring it on. 14 na ang abante ng mga nakapula.
You're seeing a big smile on the face of Coach Tim Cone because yung mga contributions nanggagaling sa mga bench players niya. So a lot of bonus points coming from players off the bench.
Timeout na to atin sa atin ng Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Kani-kanina nga lang nilabas itong si Justin Chua at nasa dugout nila siya ngayon. Tinitingnan ito ng coaching staff as a knee sprain. Nung pumihit daw siya, he felt a sharp pain sa kanyang right knee. Pag pumipihit daw siya, parang may sumasabit. Kaya ngayon nilalagyan nila siya ng cold compress. But bad news for TNT, pero baka out for this game na daw itong si Justin. Gentlemen?
Yun ang nakakatakot yung mga no contact injury. Nakita natin may balot na yung kaliwang tuhod. Ngayon naman yung kanan ang pinroblema, Coach Yang and the team.
Yun nga eh. Kanina may dalawa silang na tinamaan at nagkadugo pa. Pero ngayon may injury pa ulit yata kay Justin Chua.
Pogoy back on the floor. Literally now on the floor. Got it over to Ronde. 14 ang kailangan habulin ng TNT. Bingo! That 3-point shot natin sa atin ang Bingo Plus.
Yan ang hinahanap ng TNT. As you see, SVP, Chairman Emeritus Manny V. Pangilinan, the PLDT Chairman, applauding that shot by Calvin Oftana.
At ito yung binabanggit mo kanina, Coach Yang. Ayaw mong malayuan ka ng Barangay Ginebra per sack pa lang. You gotta do everything you can just to keep in step with them.
Yes, napakalaking bagay nung 3-point shot niyo ni Calvin Oftana, no? Kasi palayo na tong Ginebra. So naka-break ng momentum ng Ginebra, but now Christian Stanhardinger is on the free throw line.
And yung binabanggit mo rin, Dadin, kailangan ni Oftana mag-contribute. That was his first basket.
Importante yan because Oftana is a big-time scorer for TNT. As you see, Blackwater team owner Josel Dosi in the house. Now also we notice ang dami ng ginagamit na defenders si Coach Tim Cone on Ronde Hollis Jefferson. The latest to get that assignment is Aljon Mariano, who's now defending RHJ. Nakita natin in the previous sequence at TNT, Mariano was defending RHJ. Siya din ang nakakuha ng defensive rebound.
Alam mo din, ang malaking difference ngayon is the production of both imports. Ano, yung production ni Justin, nasa 19 na. Ayun, nakadagdag ngayon si Hollis Jefferson. Pero kulang pa, no? Kulang yung contribution ni Hollis Jefferson dito.
That finally gets him in double digits. 10 points na para kay Ronde. Stan Hardinger. Karinig ng pito, inihagis na lang yun.
Stan Hardinger for the conference is shooting 61.8% from the line. There was a time some years back when Stan Hardinger for a season shot 46% from the line. So, ang laki ng improvement ang ginawa ni Christian Stan Hardinger in shooting free throws.
Last conference lang, 37%.
Oh, yun.
Kailan lang pala yun? Last
Season lang,
conference
season yung grabe nga ang improvement ni Christian.
At ang sinasabi nga daw ni Christian, hindi na raw niya iniisip masyado. Hindi daw niya ine-extra work ng todo-todo, konting extra work lang. Kasi baka daw mental na at this point.
Oo,
Tama yan. You cannot overthink it eh.
Coach, kung meron kang player who is struggling from the free throw line, anong advice mo sa kanya?
Well, kailangan makita mo muna, is he just lazy practicing it? O sometimes they practice it, but they still can't make it. So baka mental na yun pagka ganon.
Balik sa 14 ang mag-make that 13 ang lamang dito ng Ginebra. Castro back on the floor, bounces it over to Oftana.
This is a smaller lineup for talk and text, no? Ang pinakamalaki lang nila dito si Ronde Hellis Jefferson.
But you notice also the quick adjustment ni Coach Tim Cone. Kanina nakita natin, at napansin natin, Aljon Mariano was defending RJ. RJ took him to school, went inside, scored easily. Kaagad, pinalitan ni Coach Tim Cone si Aljon Mariano. Bumalik si Jamie Malonzo. Yun ang nakikita natin mga adjustments that we will appreciate during the finals. The adjustments that both coaches will be making in the course of a game.
Oftana going to work, stringing together 7 points for himself here. More importantly, binaba niya siya ang kanilang hinahabol.
Ito, single digit na lang, ano? Baka makuha naman ng talk and text yung kanilang momentum at this time.
Malonzo looking at Brownlee. Boy trying to deny JB. Justin gets his hands on it. Bitin. Ronde pushing hard. Oftana taking off. No reverse pa yun.
That's a one-time finals MVP ng NCAA when he was playing for Zambeda. And Oftana, we were talking about his lack of contribution in the first quarter. Ngayon sa ating second quarter, nakaka 9 points na.
When Coach Jojo Lastimosa and I spoke about Calvin Oftana, nabanggit ni Coach na mako-compare mo how consistent Calvin has been this part of the conference. Ang sabi ni Calvin, back in the early parts of the conference, may confusion pa with what he should do when Jalen Hudson was still their import. This time daw, the adjustment has been easier for him with Ronde Hollis Jefferson. Kailangan na lang daw nila i-improve yung communication inside the court. Pero para kay Calvin, he's very determined to always find ways to contribute. Gentlemen?
Kita mo naman, 9-4 run. 9 para kay Oftana, 4 lang para sa Ginebra. Siguro mataas na draft to sa galing nito, Coach. Ang taas siguro na draft nito, Coach.
Ewan ko, parang number 3 yata na draft din eh. Naalala ko pa eh. Ayan, sana naman.
So that's 11 straight para kay Oftana. 4 na puntos lang nasasagot ng Ginebra, kaya baba na sa 5 hinahabol ng tropang Giga.
Pero gusto ko rin bigyan ng pansin dito, yung depensa ni Pugoy dito kay Brownlee ha. Dalawang stop na yan, yung air ball kanina, yun ang nagbigay ng fast break point nila.
At saka kapansin-pansin din dito, yung sharing the ball ng TNT. In this quarter alone, 6 assists na for TNT and only 2 for Barangay Ginebra. Malaking bagay yung 4 assist advantage ng tropa.
Ronde, inside. What a rally para dito sa tropang Giga.
Ito, nabuhayan na rito itong token text. Maganda tong momentum nakuha nila.
That 3-point shot has abandoned Ginebra in the second. Naka-anim sila ng first quarter. Wala pang nadadagdag. Bitin pa yung short J ni Christian. And here comes TNT. They can tie with a 3.
Bumaba pa na dito ang field goal percentage ng Barangay Ginebra. I think they're feeling now the fact that they're playing a shorter rotation while ang TNT, they're still very fresh in terms of playing tough defense.
Bogoy couldn't tie it up. Brownlee will walk it up. Bogoy trying to bother. Inside, bullet pass. Hindi lang nasa po ng malinis ni Christian, pero meron foul.
Eto, makikita mo talaga yung talino ni Brownlee, no? Pagka pine-pressure siya, at hindi niya ipipilit yung tira niya. Hinanap niya ron si Christian na la libre.
Now Scotty is coming back on para kay Pinto. Jeremiah likewise checking back in. Para naman dito kay Pringle.
Ito yung starting 5 ni Coach Tim Cone. Binalik niya yung big lineup niya, yung kanina na nakakuha ng momentum agad-agad.
Jeremiah, kababalik lang, hindi makuha. Brownlee recovers, gives it up to Scotty. extra pass to the other side. And it is Gray who gets fouled.
Justin Brownlee looking to pass the ball. He only has 2 points in this quarter after hitting 17 in the first quarter. Pero again, nakita natin no, yung presence of mind ni Justin Brownlee. He's not forcing his shots. He's looking to move the ball and find whoever has the best opportunity to score.
Ito yung pinagkikwento natin pinagsamahan ni Coach Tim at Coach Jolas. 12 championships together. Sham as player coach. And another 3 as coach and assistant coach. (42-38). Ginebra's lead is 4. Mikey trying to break free. Goes to the other side. Pugoy almost bobbled it. This is that deadly 3-shooter lineup ng TNT. Mikey jumps Ronde to the corner. Aaron. No. Brownlee, quick crossover. Christian, wala pa rin. Brownlee from the corner. Ayaw talaga ng tres. Scotty, pang-limang serving na para sa mga nakapula.
Multiple possessions in that sequence for Barangay Ginebra. Total control of the offensive courts.
Ito yung big lineup niya eh. Kaya talunan ng talunan. Very athletic. Naka-4 o 5 offensive rebound sila ron.
Napatayo nga si Kelly Williams simula sa bench. Di makatulong as Castro Lunes. Sa rebound play, merong foul. Tatlong nakapula na kapaligid kay Eram.
Pangatlo na yan ni Sistan.
Coach Tim in disbelief. Ito yung sunod-sunod, ano?
Yan, oo.
Na-rebound.
4 yata yan na offensive rebound eh.
Nakita natin yung push ni Sistan, which is the reason why he was called for the foul.
Oh! TNT though will give it right back to Ginebra after that turnover by Ronde.
Again, yung sinasabi natin kanina in our games list for TNT, they need to be aggressive, put some pressure on Barangay Ginebra to play tougher defense so you can bait them to commit fouls. With a shorter rotation, Barangay Ginebra cannot afford to have the key players in any kind of foul trouble.
Jeremiah to the other side. Bingo! 3-point shot at itself ng Bingo Plus.
That's the first 3-point connection ng Barangay Ginebra in this quarter.
Balik na naman ang momentum dito sa Barangay Ginebra. No, the starters ni Coach Tim Cone doing the job for him.
Ronde nang gigigil. Jason, matalas pa rin. 6-0 run na to para sa Ginebra. Bumaba na sa 3 yan eh, 41-38. Brownlee, nahuli ni Eram habang pahiga na doon. Mikey, bingo! 3-point shot at natin ang Bingo Plus.
That shot was taken with a lot of confidence. The rifleman in transition at Kochek.
Yes, ganda. Ang ganda ng laro na to. Palitan ng momentum ng dalawang team.
Brownlee lines it up. Aaron switches over. Brownlee doesn't care. Less than a minute and a half remaining in the second. Castro to Ronde. They swing it to Calvin. No good on the 3. Here comes Scotty. Look at Ronde play the passing lanes. He was right there. Hindi lang niya makontrol. It was still good enough to stop a wide open 3 though.
Actually, that's good enough eh, no? Makita mo yung effort talaga nila para makabalik sila.
Tsaka na-disrupt nila yung offense ng Barangay Ginebra. Although Ginebra will keep possession, they were able to stop any kind of score for Barangay Ginebra in that sequence.
30-second timeout requested by TNT. Chairman Ricky Vargas enjoying the effort of a squad right now.
Dr. Rafi Bihar also with him, along with the executive assistant to the PLDT chairman, MVP, si Mr. Abed Tungo.
Coach Chiang featured in one of the most memorable moments in the history of the PBA. Naalala mo to, Coach? Nung kayong lahat
Coach Yang, ang kapal pa
pinagpaahit.
ng buhok
Ayan,
ko.
oo, ayan.
Ang kapal pa ng buhok ko.
Nagtampo yung buhok ko eh. Nagpakalbo kami, hindi na tumubo. Ayan nangyari.
Coach Chiang, ang tanong ko dyan, bakit sa'yo bumagay? Yung isang nandiyan dyan, yung Eric Reyes, parang nadisgrasya.
Mahirap sagutin yan. Si Eric kasi, problema niyan, nung high school yan, long hair yan eh. Yung ano ba, siguro
Sumobra. Sumobra sa tampo. 49-41. It is Ginebra by 8.
Big question is, how will Barangay Ginebra play this last few minutes of the second quarter without C-Stan? C-Stan with 3 personal fouls, now riding the bench.
Look at Scotty take it to the gut of the defense. Oh. Referees conferring with each other, and they will give the possession to Ginebra San Miguel.
tignan natin.
And that's a close call. Referees have decided ball is now going to be in play.
Nakadilihin siya si JB.
Talino talaga, matalino maglaro talaga si Justin Brownlee.
Naramdaman niya eh, ito na yung defender, may momentum, hagis mo na lang, tama din yun.
Oo. Sumabit kasi si Pugoy doon eh, so paghabol niya, wala na siya sa balance.
Justin Brownlee, what a first quarter para sa kanya. 17 kagad ang in-score. Right now he's at 21. Make that 22. His 22 points come with 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
2 players now in double-figure points for TNT. Si RHJ at saka si Calvin of Tana. While for Barangay Ginebra, it's just Justin Brownlee is the only player in double figures.
Nag-split pa dun si JB, kaya siyam lang ang abante ng Ginebra. 45 seconds na titira sa ating first half. They trying to go inside the ronde. Jason catches. Will feed Mikey. He took it right to the cup.
Galing nun.
Oo, tsaka pinakikita ni Mikey Williams, he's not just a rifleman, he's also someone who can penetrate and score and slash to the basket.
Mariano over to Malonzo. Jamie with a 19-footer. Doesn't work. Hindi nagkaamuyan doon. Pero nasa kanila pa rin ang possession. Scotty? No. That's going to be a foul on JB. Only his second and only going to be the 13th foul para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Hihiling ng 30 si Coach Jolas. 7.8 to go pero may 2 fouls to give pa ang Ginebra.
Kanya masakit yung foul na tinawag kay Justin Brownlee because they had fouls to give. They didn't need to commit a foul at that stage. But they still have 2 fouls to give before the penalty with 7.8 seconds to go in this first half.
Actually, maganda pa rin ang pwesto ng token test ngayon dito. No? It's just a 7-point lead. Tapos napalamig nila ng konti no, si Justin Brownlee kasi 17 puntos ito nung first quarter eh.
Ito yung nangyari against San Miguel Beer. Game 3 ng semifinals when Justin Brownlee waved off Christian Hardiger. At sabi niya kay Christian, doon ka muna sa weak side. Papasahan ka ng bola. Yun, napasahan tuloy. And that was the marginal basket. Once the defense collapsed on Justin Brownlee, he knew that C-Stan was going to be open for the pass and the score. What a brilliant play by Justin Brownlee.
Actually, ang pinag-uusapan natin, Sir Ginito, no? Yung chemistry nila, they just feel it. Nararamdaman nila, it's instinctive. They're not selfish. They're looking to get their teammates open. Yung mangyayari, no? You get to the finals and probably win a championship.
Last shot time para sa TNT, but Ginebra's got fouls to give. The blur. Running up the middle is clipped. 4.6 ang may iwan sa ating orasan.
And one more foul to give for Barangay Ginebra. Ang objective nila, wag pa score ang TNT.
Bogoy has
Got away,
just
got away.
lined.
Pumasok. But that was a good shot.
Ang kanyang tira. So it's a 21-21 second quarter. Kaya naman yung 7 puntos na kalamangan ng Ginebra. Kaya matitira as we now meet our Firefly Beta Player of the Half, brought to us by Firefly, the trusted lighting partner of the PBA.
Ito makita natin si Justin Brownlee. What he has done so far, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 5 out of 7 from 3-point distance. And those 5 3-pointers all came in the first quarter where he scored 17 points. Yan po ang ginagawa ni Justin Brownlee in this game so far.
50-43 is the score at the half. Breakdown ni Coach Cheng at natitin kung ano nangyari sa first half maya-maya lang. After leading by as many as 14, it is a 7-point game at the half. Barangay Ginebra San Miguel 50, TNT Tropang Giga 43. Kakwentuhan pa rin natin Dadine Quinito Enson and of course 7-time PBA champion Coach Yeng Giao. Coach Yeng, sa ganda ng laban, ang dami na nangyari first half pa lang. Sabi mo nga, parang championship.
Championship talaga pero hindi mukhang game 1 mukhang game 7 itong pinapanood natin ngayon, no? Ang ganda ng start ni Justin Brownlee, makikita natin, I think he made 17 points in the first quarter. It's not just the 17 points but with the efficiency that he was making it, ang taas ng mga percentage niya. Ronde Hellis, ayun, Hollis Jefferson, medyo mababa yung mababa yung percentage niya, 6 out of 15. And I thought he was trying a little bit too hard, no? But he had 11 rebounds. I think that's good for Token Tex kasi ang daming offensive rebound din ang ginibap ng Token Tex. And ang tingin ko yung mga offensive rebound na yun really made a difference, no, dito sa score nila.
At this point, sisilipin naman natin ang ating halftime stats brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
A big difference here is in the rebounding department as far as Ginebra is concerned. Pero makikita natin, ang advantage naman ng TNT sa fast breaks, 14-0 na. Ang second chance points naman ng Barangay Ginebra, 12-6 sila. So good contributions on both sides. No? They have their strength, they have their weaknesses. Yung hindi natin nakikita dito, yung turnovers at saka yung assists ng Barangay Ginebra. They've got 12 assists and only 4 turnovers. Remember, ang Barangay Ginebra is number 2 in most turnovers sa ating conference. They're averaging 15.5 turnovers a game. But right now, they only have 4.
Coach Cheng, ang TNT, tulong-tulong dito. 3 na nakaka-double digits. Sa kabila, si Brownlee set the tone. But Stan Hardinger and Scotty starting to come to life.
Yes, pero nakita natin dito sa TNT, 3 double figures, pero alam natin mas marami pa pwede contribute dyan ni RR Pugoy or maybe even Jason Castro, no? At eto, yung
opening day, 48 years ago, right here, inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Birthday nga po ng ating PBA ngayon. 48 years after. Siksikan pa rin tayo dito. As we now send it to the floor as Jason Castro is about to be recognized for a career achievement.
Governor of the TNT Tropang Giga, Mr. Ricky Vargas. GAP Chairman, Attorney Richard Clarin. Owner of the Blackwater Bossing, Mr. Dioseldo C. Governor of the San Miguel Beermen, Mr. Robert Non, to present a Career Achievement Award. In Game 4 of their semifinal game against Meralco Balls last March 29, he became the 58th local player, 61st player overall, 22nd among active players, and the only guard to color 2,000 defensive rebounds in a TNT uniform. Congratulations to TNT Tropang Gigas number 17, the Blur, Jason Castro! Congratulations once again to Jason Castro, and thank you very much, gentlemen.
Everybody getting set for the third quarter here. We saw bodies sprawled on the floor. We've seen guys get hurt. We've seen blood get drawn already. Ano pa ang may expect natin ngayong second half, Coach Cheng?
Well, maganda masyado start ng Ginebra kanina. I'm sure yung starting lineup ni Coach Tim Cone, yun ang inasahan niya. No? Napag-usapan namin ni Dadin kanina. They started out well with those 5 people and then they ended up really well also with those 5 people. So makikita natin, that's gonna be, eto, tama yung prediction natin. Ito nga yung 5 to. But again, on the side of TNT, kailangan dito siguro wag nang maulit yung ginawa ni Justin Brownlee na masyado siya mainit right from the get-go. So defensively, Talking Tex has their work cut out for them.
Here we go with the third quarter. This is the Honda PBA Governors Cup brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. And as you gentlemen already mentioned, same starting unit yan ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel, featuring of course Thompson, Gray, Stan Hardinger, Malonzo, and Brownlee. Katapat itong sina Eram, Williams, Pogoy, Castro, and Ronde Hollis Jefferson. So may adjustments na mula kay Coach Jolas sa Dadin.
Well, let's see also whether there'll be adjustments on the part of Barangay Ginebra because si Christian Sanhardiger meron na 3 personal fouls. You don't want him to get a 4th personal foul here in the third quarter because that will certainly diminish what Coach Tim Cone can expect from starting 5 kung makaupo si Christian Sanhardiger.
If you're just tuning in, on one end, Kelly Williams, on the other, Japet Aguilar. Nakabihis na sila para sa kanilang mga kupunan pero hindi pa nakakapaglaro so far.
Nabanggit din yung 3 fouls niya. Ayun na naman, yung umpisa ni Justin Brownlee. Nabanggit nito din yung foul situation ni Christian Sanhardinger. It becomes really more important dahil wala pa si Japet no? Kung nandyan lang si Japet, siguro ma-afford nila yun. Pero now, they cannot afford that.
Ronde Hollis Jefferson gets on the board in the third quarter.
And taking the shot of Christian Sanhardiger, I think you're going to expect TNT to go up against Sanhardiger's defense to bait him into more foul difficulty. Also seeing a difference now in where Justin Brownlee is positioning himself in offense. He's posting himself close to the basket at the low post, whereas in the first half, he was playing mainly outside.
The blur on that side gives it up to Bogs. 3 points pa lang para kay Arar. Hindi makuha yung pangalawang 3 na dito. Alonzo adjusting in midair.
And that was against Boy Eram. Iniwasan niya. Yung sinasabi mo kanina, Coach Yeng, about the athleticism ni Jamie Malonzo, yung pinakita niya.
Yes, that's the quickness, the athleticism. Ang taas pa tumalon. Mahaba na, mataas pa tumalon.
Ito naman yung ating needs list for TNT. 1x mark, you're controlling the boards. They have not been able to do that. It's been Ginebra's show off the boards, but they've been able to stop C-stands, rolls to the basket off picks. Walang masyadong pick and roll ang ginagawa ng Barangay Ginebra, at least in the first half. And they've been aggressive to bait the fouls. As we mentioned kanina, si Christian Sanhardiger meron ng 3 personal fouls. That's a danger sign for Barangay Ginebra.
Napansin din natin, nabanggit mo rin kanina, no? Si Justin Brownlee, instead of taking his outside shot, is now posting up kasi nakita niya si Pugoy ang tumatao sa kanya. So nilalapit na lang niya yung offense niya closer to the basket.
Ito yung ginawa kanina ni Jamie Malonzo. Mahirap patira yun, ha? Naipasok pa niya.
TNT with a shot clock winding down, goes to Eram. He overcooks that one. 2.5 into the third frame. Malonzo again. This time he shovels it to C-stand. Scotty took it away from Gray. He looks to pound it inside versus Castro. Jason doing enough to bother him.
You can see the TNT, binibilisan nila yung laro. I think they're realizing that with a short rotation of Barangay Ginebra, that's what they should do. Try to run Barangay Ginebra to the ground.
Eram with a hit as we now update the teams list para naman sa Ginebra.
Well, for Ginebra, 3 check marks natin. No? They've been able to go a step ahead of the defense because they have 12 assists in the first half. No unnecessary risks. They have been able to hold their turnovers to only 4 in the first half. At saka yung perimeter coverage nila, yung TNT, only 4 out of 17 from beyond the arc. That's 23.5% shooting. That's way below what they're shooting in the conference, which is 37.8% from three-point distance.
Aaron couldn't connect with that wide open three. Still a 7-point lead for the guys in red. Stan Hardinger puts it on the deck, barreling his way through. Doesn't work.
That's
picked up by Mikey.
Scout.
Magandang depensa sa ilalim, ha? Coach
Yes,
Cheng?
scouted din kasi ng ng TNT yung drive ni Christian Hardinger. Alam mo, sa kanan talaga niya ititira yung drive na yan.
Both teams in a dry spell here. Aaron left in the backcourt, 5-on-4 to. Brownlee. No. Aaron still in the backcourt. Hindi ma-connect ni Maya yun.
Those are open shots ng Barangay Ginebra na hindi pumapasok.
Mikey gliding in. Ronde is there, trailing it. .54-49, lima ang hinahabol ng TNT. What an adjustment! Pero hindi kumagat yung babandang yun. Here comes Jason. Mikey nagpakawala. Bingo! 3-point shot at it's out na Bingo Plus.
They foul yun. It's going to be a possible 4-point play.
Ito si Mikey Williams ang bumubuhat sa kanila ngayon.
And it
Ganda
could
rin
be,
ang nilalaro.
Coach Cheng, it might be a landing spot foul here committed by Jamie Malonzo. So makita natin kung ano nangyari.
Looks like a landing spot infraction kaya iimbestigahan ng ating referees yun. Look at the fire in the eyes of this guy.
Wala naman direct consequence, guys, pero that could be a flagrant foul penalty one, or they could rule it just a regular foul. But there will be a call. Whatever happens, magkakaroon ng bonus free throw si Mikey Williams. Now, Mikey Williams is a rhythm player. And when TNT is running, that's when he's most deadly.
Yes.
Coach Cheng.
Ngayon, tsaka itong si Mikey Williams, Pogoy, Oftana, itong sina Jason Castro, you give them the open look in transition, yung 3-point shot na yan, walang hesitation yan, they'll take that. Exactly what Mikey Williams did.
Yan naman nag-aalala yung mga fans ng Barangay Ginebra na huwag silang makipagsabayan sa takbuhan with TNT. That's not Ginebra's game. They need to be able to slow it down and grind it out. But kung makipagsabayan sila with a short rotation, dehado sila.
Yun yung kanina pa natin din pinapansin, yung short rotation ni Coach Timko. Itong 5 niya to, ito yung most effective 5 niya. Ipapahinga lang niya ng konti, tapos ibabalik niya ulit yan towards the end of the quarter.
So dami ng tao dito na ikaw ang nag-drop, Coach Cheng. Napanaw na naman natin, kausap ni Coach Tim. Ikaw din nag-drop doon si Richard Del Rosario.
Ayun, ano na yun eh. Hindi ko alam kung anong World War na yung nakaraan doon ni Richard eh.
Naging mahusay na, Coach.
Ito si Richard, yan yung player ko na pinakamagaling sa free throw. Yung player ko yan. Ewan ko lang ngayon kung yung pa rin, tinuturo niya ata sa mga player ng Ginebra.
Baka kaya gumaling si Stan Hardinger.
Pwede.
Referees taking their time here, making sure they get this right. Critical moment to because it's been a 9-4 quarter so far in favor of TNT.
And guys, just looking at the roster of both these teams, nakikita ko, no? Sa roster ng Barangay Ginebra, tatlo ang kanilang first overall draft picks. Sandali, we have an announcement now.
Regular foul.
It's a regular foul, but since it was a foul, there will be a bonus free throw. It will be a possible 4-point play para kay Mikey Williams. Yung tatlong first overall draft picks ng Barangay Ginebra, si Stanley Pringle in 2014, si Japet Aguilar in 2009, and si Stan in 2017. Lahat sila first round overall draft picks.
Si Japet, si Coach Cheng din nag-drop dun.
Ako rin nag-drop niya kay Japet.
Burger King, di ba?
Tama.
Uy, merong bago. Matt Ganuelas Rosser, pinasok ni Coach Jolas. They're gonna try and give JB a different look again.
Yun yung
The defender yan, ha?
Para
Import
din
defender.
maipahinga si Pugoy, no? Kasi ang hirap depensa nito si Brownlee. Ayan, pinawastihan din. Alam niya, maliit.
Let's see how Matt does. They get the stop. At ngayon may pagkakataon ng TNT. Masungkit muli ang kalamangan. They led 2-0 at the onset of this game.
Amo si Coach Jolas is taking that risk. Oh. He'd rather see JB posting up rather than him taking the 3-point shot. Eh.
Tama yun. Tsaka makulit dumapensa ito si Matt Rosa who just missed an easy shot.
Less than 7 remaining in the third. Scotty making his move. Kicks it over to the corner. Jamie with a bingo 3-point shot. At it's atin ang bingo. Bingo plus.
Long two for Jamie Malonzo.
Hollis Jefferson. Doesn't work. It is Ginebra by 4. Brownlee's in trouble all the way in the back. Pitches it to Scotty. Nako! Para dito.
That's a home run pass. If I ever saw one. Yung sinasabi natin kanina, Coach Yeng, about the basketball IQ.
Yes. Yes,
Justin Brownlee, nakita niya.
Ang galing magbasa, ang galing magdesisyon.
Ronde again. Liyap yun.
Falling down, naipasok pa niya yung tira. It's Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
Yun ang iwas.
Mahirap
Grabe
na
naman,
tira yun.
Babagsak na eh.
By the way, that guy is a legitimate first-round draft pick of the Portland Trail Blazers in 2015. Nagkaroon yun ng 6 na taon sa NBA. This guy is a legit NBA player, si RHJ.
Mikey stop and pop. Doesn't work. Rebound picked up by Jason. Merong foul. Looks like it's gonna go against Thompson.
Takbo na ang team foul dito ng Barangay Ginebra while TNT ni isa wala pa in this third quarter. Ito yung home run pass kanina. Wide open si Scotty Thompson from a pass coming from Justin Brownlee.
Ito naman.
Ito, pababa na,
Yung
falling down.
grabbing liyad na ginawa. Ronde, timeout muna tayo at sa atin ang Honda, yung motorcycle of the PBA.
When I spoke to Coach Sandy Arespacochaga of TNT, he highlighted that other than limiting Justin Brownlee, nakabuti din daw na nalimit nila ang Ginebra sa mababang field goal percentage kung saan kilala ang Ginebra. Pero ang concern nila are the rebounds dahil hindi lang daw isang tao ang gumagawa. There's Justin, C-Stan at mga gwardya at ang depensa daw nila is not where they want it to be. Lalo, they take pride in producing points from turnover. Kaya they're focusing more on their defense this half, enforcing turnovers and to not rush in finding their available shots. Sa Ginebra naman, paalala nila Coach Richard sa kanilang players na last game against TNT, ganito din daw. Leading sila but TNT came back kaya they know that they have to be relentless and execute better on offense. Gentlemen?
Almost a highlight play there by Jamie Malonzo. Pero he knew he was about to get fouled. He wasn't really going for the dunk anymore. Nagpasabit na lang doon, Coach.
Yes, tama yun. At smart move din yun kasi dalawa-dalawa yung humahabol sa kanya rin eh.
At saka si Ronde just wanted to make sure na walang highlight play si Jamie.
Exactly, yan,
There was a
dalawa.
turnover here. Ito talagang hinahabol ni Ronde because siya din kasi ang nagbigay ng turnover dun sa kabila.
Tama yun. Trying to make up for that turnover, foul naman. Pero at least ito, dikit pa rin to, no? This is still good for TNT na 6 points. They're still in a good spot.
Under 5 now remaining in the third. Ronde hearing it from the Ginebra faithful in attendance. He silences them with that fadeaway.
This guy's a shot maker. How he is able to manufacture his shots.
At saka tama rin yun eh. Nakatapat niya si Christian Stan Hardinger and you should attack Christian and try and draw another foul from him.
Brownlee against Benuelas Foster. Ronde switches over. Christian felt the contact, threw it up, trying to sell that he was in the act.
Yun ang binabantayan natin in the first half. Yung pick and roll involving Brownlee at saka si Christian Stan Hardinger. Yun, nakita natin. And si Matt Benuelas Rosso trying to stop that roll by switching to C-Stan, so he was called for the foul.
Brownlee backing up. Shot clock reads 8. He steps beyond.
Oh, yes!
Bingo!
Pasok na naman.
3-point shot brought us by Bingo Plus.
Ayun na. Nahalata na rin ni Justin Brownlee. Lalabas na ako. Walang punto sa loob eh. So sa labas ulit, bumalik na yung tres niya.
Bogoy back on the floor. Swings it. Oftana thought about it. Drives closer. Steps back. Baseline jumper is good para kay Calvin.
That's a tough shot by Calvin. A little bit of hesitation just to be able to throw off Jamie Malonzo. And that's a classic matchup, ha?
Yes.
Oftana at saka si Malonzo.
Gandang matchup nun.
Oh, yes! Away! Binawi ni Jamie.
Ginebra finding the answers here in the third. Bogoy backing up. Creating that space. Roger Ray rims out. Stan Hardinger now taking that handoff. Curls to the basket. Puts it in.
That's a bulldozing move. Bumaba na ang kalamangan. Ginebra to 4. Now it's back up to 10. That starting unit of Coach Tim Cone has been so explosive. Hindi mo ako narinig.
Inside a smart Araneta Coliseum on TV5. It is Ronde Hollis Jefferson trying his best to keep his squad in this one. Game 1 po ito ng finals ng ating 2023 Honda PBA Governors Cup. Coach Yeng Giao at Nadine Quinito Henson ang ating kapintuan. Sabi nyo kanina, Coach Yeng and Nadine, parang pilit na pilit yung pag-ambag ni Ronde. Nung first half, ngayon third quarter, parang lalo pang bumigat yung sense of urgency niya.
Yes, actually, itong ginagawa na lang ni Coach Jolas, trying to create a ball screen offense, trying to attack a mismatch. No, kanina, yung mismatch doon, yung Williams at saka Stan Hardinger, gusto nila atakin si Christian, pero dito kay Ronde Hollis Jefferson napunta yung bola.
Uy, andito na ang pinakabagong fan serye na Bida ang Buong Pamilya. Kilalanin ang nakakaaliw at pag-iibigan ng mag-asawang Janet at Ian kasama ang kanilang nag-iisang chikiting na si Yeye. Mapagkasundo pa kaya nilang asot pusa nilang pamilya? Samahan ang true-to-life comedy sweetheart na sina Gerald Napoles at Kim Molina sa Team A. Tuwing Sabado yan, sa 7:30 ng gabi sa TV5. Stan Hardinger now with 12 points.
A medium-range jumper coming from Christian Stan Hardinger. A good shot para sa kanya, something that he's developed in the course of his PBA career.
Ronde to Mikey. No good on the three. JB pushing hard. It is Jamie who gives it right back to Brownlee. Castro in front of JB. He wants to attack the blur here. Brownlee to the baseline. It is a foul on the blur.
Nakita natin again si Justin Brownlee waving off his teammates. Sabi niya, give me the isolation because ang katapat niya si Jason Castro. And sure enough, nakakuha siya ng foul from Jason.
Brownlee to the spin. He's just a professional shot maker, Coach Yeng.
Ibang klaseng weapon ito ni Coach Tim Cone. If you have a weapon like Justin Brownlee, marami ka talagang championship mapapanalunan.
29 puntos na para kay JB. He is 6 for 6 in the PBA Finals. Mula nung lumapag siya sa ating entablado back in 2016. Alonso drops it off to the bulldozer. And Barangay Ginebra.
Yun ang unselfish play ng Barangay Ginebra. Looking out for each other.
Pushing it back to their largest lead of the game at 14. Bogoy. No. Oftana trying to battle for it. It is poked free by Scotty.
outside of Mikey Williams, no, yung tres nila na nawala na rin. Yung kay Calvin Oftana kanina first half ng mga tres, nawala na rin eh. Kaya lumaki na tong lamang.
At maganda rin ang depensa ni Alonso kay Oftana. But the guy whom you have to tip your hat off to is Rondé Hollis Jefferson. The way he's playing. Grabe yung ginagawa ni RHJ dito. Parang nagpapakamatay.
He's got 22 points, but it has taken him 22 attempts to get to that total. As Coach Jolas now digs even deeper into his bench. Keep Montalvo now on the floor.
And you would think with RHJ, having earned $9.6 million in his 6-year NBA career, parang nawala na masyadong motivation to play hard in the PBA. But here, the way he's playing is just amazing.
Parang yun lang yung laman ng kakadeyero mo sa bahay, David.
Oo.
Cash yun, cash.
Cash, yeah. Ginebra looking to stretch this lead further. Alas galing kay Gray, but Malonzo keeps it on that side. Jonathan Gray shot 1 of 11 in the first half. Gives it up. They go to JB. Finally a rebound para sa TNT.
And note that C-Stan is now sitting on the bench. Walang Stan Hardiger on the floor. Oh, nice getaway from the blur.
Jason Castro with only his second hit of the game. See if that can get his offense going. Last shot time para sa Ginebra.
May fouls to give sila rito.
JB, hindi na-realize ng TNT. Fouls to give. Enough time for a heave. Montalvo on the run. Would have counted, pero hindi kumagat. Heading into the fourth and final quarter ng Game 1, it is Ginebra by a dozen, 74-62. Even after repeated TNT rallies, Barangay Ginebra finding ways to stay ahead. Ito so far ang ginagawa ng PPC favorite na si Christian Stan Hardinger. 14-10, and this is what he's done against different defenders. Kaya naman 12 abante ng Ginebra as we open the fourth. Oftana will open up the scoring with a big three.
Kailangan nila pumasok yung tres nila. Nawala eh. Natuyo yung 3-point shooting ng TNT kanina sa third quarter.
Brownlee gusto bumawi. Di mo bra. Foul lang nakito dito kay JP Eran. Kasama ni Eran Oftana. Itong sina Montalvo, Castro, and Hollins Jefferson. Here's another look at that open three. Pinabol pa ni Jamie. Si Brownlee naman makakasama si Malonzo, Mariano, Pringle, and Thompson. So mas maliit ang lineup ng Ginebra to open the sport.
Medyo may controversy yata yung kanina, no? Yung tira ni Brownlee na yun. Parang nirereklamo ni Coach Jolas na either walang contact or minimal yung contact na yun.
After that split, it is Ginebra by 11.
And the lead is back into double figures. Ito yung tira ni Jason Castro from beyond the arc. Oh, big rebound by Poy Eram. Sinasabi natin how important he is to this team. With Kelly Williams not able to play, si Poy Eram nakakuha ng offensive rebound. He'll go to the line. 3 personal fouls now against Justin Brownlee.
JP Eram with only 2 points so far. Tandaan natin, TNT started this game with Justin Chua, but looked like he hurt his knee as Boss MVP applauds that free throw make. So Eram ngayon ang main big man. We don't expect Kelly Williams to be back until maybe game 3 or 4. How big is that Chua injury gonna be?
Alam mo kanina kasi ang ganda ng umpisa ni ni Justin Chua, pumasok yung tres niya
Basta kabutata pa.
Yeah, tapos ang aga rin niya na injure, hindi na nakabalik. Sayang yung pwedeng i-contribute sana ni Justin kanina.
At saka yung role niya, import defender, ang dinidepensahan nyo si Justin Brownlee at least in the opening minutes.
Pwede rin siyang pandepensa kay Christian kay
Oo,
Christian
pwede rin.
Scotty makes his move, shovels it over to Aljon. Mariano in trouble, puts up a prayer. Shot clock violation.
Hindi tumamasa rin yun. Ngayon yung Barangay Ginebra starting the fourth period without Christiansen Hardiger. There's a very pensive look from Coach Tim Cohn, who is shooting for his 26th overall championship.
Yung import comparison natin so far, no? Si RHJ 22 points, si JB naman 31 points. So lamang na lamang sa scoring si Justin Brownlee.
A big stop there by JB on a rolling JP. At nakumpleto pa nga yung stop dahil last touch pa ang TNT. Look at this recovery. Got him right there. Coming up on 10 and a half remaining sa ating Game 1. Game 2 ng seryeng to ngayong Miyerkules po dito rin sa Big Dome. 5:45 ang scheduled tip. Every single game of these finals will be here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum.
Oh.
As Brownlee ran right smack into JP. Pang-apat na foul to para kay Eram.
And you see that TNT is playing a little more physical sa kanilang depensa ngayon. Fourth quarter na to. If they want to win game number 1, they need to be able to make a tough stand defensively dito because labang pa ang Barangay Ginebra.
Na-warningan yata yung foreign consultant nila. No?
Taga-Serbia.
Pero ang sabi, active assistant coach.
Super active. Super active. Kasi nangongolekta ng technical foul eh.
Yeah. To the corner they go. Air ball, but Jimmy keeps it on that side. Turnover na ng tuluyan ang Ginebra doon.
Turnover against Barangay Ginebra. This is something that Coach Tim Cohn is aware that they must be able to limit. Number 2 most turnovers ang Barangay Ginebra sa conference natin.
How about the scoring, Dean? These are two of the more explosive scoring squads. 76-67, 10 minutes to go. Medyo mababa, ano? Ronde. Trying to get by JB. Tumulong si Scotty.
Kita mo yung handles ni RHJ. In spite of the defense collapsing on him, keeping his wits together.
Pang-apat na foul dito kay Brownlee.
And RHJ fishing for that foul and getting it. Yung sinasabi natin about being aggressive to bait Barangay Ginebra starters into foul trouble. And now Brownlee has to be lifted. He's off the game. He's on the bench.
Si Stan Hardinger na may 3 foul ang ibinalik ni Coach Tim.
Ito yung malaking problema ng Barangay Ginebra. Sinasabi natin. Oh, there's gonna be a foul. That's gonna be against Eram. That will be number 5 against Eram. Check that. That's his 5th foul. Boy Eram, 5 personal fouls. That's an offensive foul.
Ayun, sinasabi natin, ano, sometimes he gets emotional. Hindi kailangan, pero parang
Tinulak eh.
Hindi natin alam kung kung yung flap o yung tulak.
Kasi merong tulak pero ganun ba kalakas yun? But wait,
And Boy Eram
Meron na naman.
has been called for his 6th personal foul. He's gone. Boy Eram is gone from the game.
Tignan natin.
Makita natin ganung ginawa ni Boy Eram. Tinulak niya sa bandang likod. Ito.
kinurot ba?
Hindi ko nakita.
Kinurot yata.
Anong ginawa? Kurot ba yun?
At the minimum, it'll be a regular foul, di ba? Dahil pumito na eh.
Dalawang sunod na personal fouls on Eram. And that will be disqualification para sa kanya on 6 personals.
Kailangan siguro makita natin ulit yun. Ano kaya nangyari doon? Ito, tignan natin.
Ano kayang ginawa niya dito? Hindi natin makita.
Hindi kita eh.
Baka naman nakyutan lang.
Ano kaya ito kinarot? Either that or a good acting job by
Ayun
Christensen
nga, di natin alam eh.
Oo.
So for the second consecutive PBA Finals game, JP Heron gets himself disqualified. Nung Game 7 ng Philippine Cup, he got himself thrown out. Right now, he gets himself fouled out with 9:51 to
And
go.
how important his role is because hindi nga makakalaro si Kelly Williams, Justin Chua hurt his knee very early in this game. So kulang na kulang sa big man ngayon ang
Tama.
TNT.
Yes, kulang talaga sa Big Mac. Kaya force sila maglaro ng maliit.
They drop down to a zone. Mariano makes a pay.
Aljon Mariano is one of 4 holdovers from Barangay Ginebra from that 2015-16 Governor's Cup champion team with Justin Brownlee, Japet Aguilar, and Scotty Thompson.
Nawala mga malalaki no, ng TNT rito. Kanina si Justin Chua, hindi makakalaro si Kelly Williams. Tapos na call out pa itong si Poy Eram.
Ronde losing his footing. Iisa na lang yung legit man na natitira dyan, yung in-elevate nila from the 3x3. Si Acuno as Malonzo lights it up. Sumweldo na ang abante ng
It's a
Ginebra.
rampage by Barangay Ginebra. Tumawag ng timeout si Coach Jorge Lastimosa. He wants to talk things over and stop the momentum ng Barangay Ginebra.
That forces, as the team said, a timeout by Coach Jolas. Atin sa atin to ng Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. At this point, kilalanin na natin ang ating Firefly Beta player of the game, brought to us by Firefly, the trusted lighting partner of the PBA. And it's going to be none other than Jamie Malonzo, 16 points on 60% shooting.
Alam mo, nakaganda pa yung 4 foul ni Justin Brownlee. Paglabas ni Justin Brownlee kanina, namaga yung lamang, no? Umabot ng 15 pero 13 na lang ngayon. Eh nakapahinga pa si Brownlee. So pagbalik ni Brownlee dito, naku, malalaki na naman problema ng TNT.
Stan Hardinger looking to attack the interior. Wala nang ang legit big man ng TNT as Scotty bounces this one home.
They're able to maintain the lead without Brownlee inside.
Jason on a fishing expedition. That's going to be 2 shots para kay Castro. Still a lot of time here, Nadine. 8 and 25 remaining in this game. Jason will be at the line down by 15.
Eh, kanina nakita natin si RHJ, no? You know that he's left-handed, so he'll go to that strong side. Scoring a layup, a very tough layup with his left hand. Jason Castro missing his first free throw. Malaking bagay dito. Actually, 3 statistical departments, gentlemen. No? Yung 3-point shooting, 11 na ang Barangay Ginebra. 6 lang ang TNT. Sa rebounding, 52 to 44 plus 8 ang Ginebra. Sa assist, 22 to 14 plus 8 na naman ang Ginebra. Those 3 departments have been doing it for Ginebra. 3-point shooting, rebounding, at saka yung assist.
Pagka nga naman minamalas ka, parehong free throw na mintis pa ni Jason Castro. As Malonzo goes in out, Mariano will kick it back. Stan. Oh!
Aljon Mariano, quality minutes, getting the offensive rebound, getting the assist. Pringle with the connection.
Mikey.
Oh! What a beautiful shot coming from Mikey.
Still though, it is Ginebra by 16.
At nakahanda lang bumalik dito si Justin Brownlee, no? So presko ngayon si Brownlee.
Stan Hardinger gets it to Aljo. Stan just hit a 3. Will he go back to back? Doesn't hurt. Makakataon ng TNT.
Parang ang lumalaban dito para sa Barangay Ginebra, all Filipino lineup.
Yes, and misses. Alonso surveys. Alonso will take off.
Inaantaan ni Malonzo si Ron J. Hollis Jefferson. biglang nawala yung depensa ng TNT.
Tama. Noon yung parang yung energy nila nabawasan talaga. Ayun. Si Mikey Williams na lang talaga keeping them in this game.
18 in the contest para dito kay Mikey. Backing up the 24 mula sa kanilang import. Jamie again.
Biglang uminit si Jamie Malone. He's got 2 3-point shots dito sa ating fourth period.
Mikey gusto bumawi. Ronde to the right side. Mugoy with only 6 points of the game. And now Stanley will ask for a timeout. 92-77. Barangay Ginebra sitting on a 15-point lead as we approach the halfway mark of the final three. In front of more than 11,500 paying fans inside the Big Dome, etong Barangay Ginebra San Miguel has taken Game 1 by the horns. Lamang sila by 7 at the half. They took the third quarter 24-19, and currently in the fourth quarter they are outscoring TNT 18-15.
Hindi natin napapansin dito. Etong si Scottie Thompson, almost triple-double na pala. 10 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists.
As Ronde Hollis Jefferson pulls TNT within 13. Let's see if Scottie can come up with another dime. Here he is. Thompson will attack. Gives it to Brownlee. Nakitawan lang ni JB. They recycle with Scottie again. Stanley from deep. Oh! A triple-double in Game 1 para kay Scottie.
Bababanggit lang natin, isang assist na lang para tayo narinig ni Scottie.
Mikey gliding in, no go. Ronde is fouled down low.
14 3-point connections now by Barangay Ginebra. And an explosive performance for the league's #1 3-point shooting team. Yun, si Stanley Pringle.
That is assist
Saving
number
his best
10
for
para kay Scottie. Ronde with 26 points. Takes care of the first. Just over 5 minutes remaining here. Coach Chot and Coach RDO nakasalampak sa kanilang mga upuan ngayon. Is it just a matter of running out of big men or talagang iba lang ang pinakita ng Ginebra dito?
Alam mo, maganda lang talaga yung maganda yung chemistry ng Ginebra, no? Yung pahinga ng Holy Week na walang laro, nakatulong sa kanila, presko sila. Isang bagay pa na na-sweep nila yung San Miguel, so they got extra days of rest. Kaya kita mo, taas ang energy level nila.
Ronde snatches it away. TNT needs a big basket. They go to Calvin, who kicks. Montalvo diving down the middle. And we'll have to earn his points from the line.
Two shots for Kid Montalvo.
Watch the 2023 NBA Play-In Tournament this April 12 to 15. Which among the 7th through 10th teams in each conference will punch their ticket to the NBA playoffs? Watch it live only on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports, and TV5. 95-82, it is Ginebra by 13. With 4:44 remaining in Game 1. First half, you guys have been talking about it, bawian ng run. Etong Ginebra, lumamang ng hanggang 14, pero hinabol din ng TNT, nababa hanggang 3 yan. Pero since the third quarter came on, it's been almost exclusively Barangay Ginebra.
Alam mo, looking back na nakita ko rito kasi na magmula nung dalawang magkasunod na foul ni Poy Eram kay Christian Sanhardinger, medyo bumagsak yung energy level nitong token text. Tapos nagkataon din during the time, ito namang si Jamie Malonzo biglang uminit yung
Biglang tumama yung mga tres
yung mga tres at saka yung drive niya.
Yun.
Yun yung crucial segment nitong second half na to, yung time na fouls ni Poy Eram and at the same time biglang pumutok itong si Jamie Malonzo.
At pinakita din ng Barangay Ginebra ng resilience. Imagine si Justin Brownlee, matagal nakaupo. All Filipino 5 on the floor for Barangay Ginebra. Doon na yung kalamangan nila. And parang pinapakita ng Barangay Ginebra locals na kaya nila even with Justin Brownlee on the bench. But of course, you can't afford to have Justin Brownlee on the bench for too long.
Yes.
He's too valuable a player.
Alam mo, nakikita ko rin dito si Coach Tim Kong. Pag na-secure na nila itong larong to, kailangan talaga ipahinga na rin niya si Justin Brownlee for Game 2.
Game 2, of course, will be this coming Wednesday, 5:45 p.m. Dito rin sa Araneta. At Mababa Live on TV5.
Ito, nagko-contribute pa si Jeremiah Gray. And what about Scotty Thompson's performance? He is already a triple-double performer in this contest. Lumalapit siya ngayon si Ron Day. Well, we still have 3.5 to go, so marami pang oras ito.
Well, TNT stuck at 85 points here. Barangay Ginebra's defense doing a number on them. And Stan will swing it. The bulldozer goes to work, drops it off. But TNT breaks it up. 12 lang to, ha? TNT makes here. It'll change the complexion of the next 3 minutes. Mikey with the acrobatic finish.
Pwede pa to.
Oh, pwede pa ito. And that's the second straight, or rather second reverse layup na ginawa ni Mikey Williams. Very acrobatic move.
Maya, it hasn't been a great shooting night so far. They go to JB. Inside to Christian. Ronde kept it away from Scotty. Here comes TNT. Science para sa tropang giga.
Nako, parang na-injure pa yata itong import nila.
Yun ang problema.
Could be a case of cramps. Holding on to his foot. A lot of physical action.
Ronde got up on his feet.
Yeah, he's saying he's okay.
Brownlee from the right side, up by only 10. They need another hit here. Stan Hardinger will put on.
Ayun, makikita mo rin, kailangan ng big man talaga ng TNT, no? Wala silang pang-match dun sa inside play na yun ni Stan Hardinger.
At saka yung unselfish play ni Jamie Malonzo. Siyang mainit dito pero hinanap niya kung sino yung best possible option for a high percentage shot. Ang ganda ng pwesto ni Christian Sanhardinger for the easy 2 points.
So we get our first up-close look at Justin Brownlee. Well, what I noticed dito kay Justin Brownlee, dun sa warm-ups pa lang, mataas tumalon. So very athletic. Justin Brownlee scores the first field goal of this game.
Nasa sidelines pa rin si Justin Brownlee because of apparent leg cramps. There is still a possibility of Paul Harris returning depending on his condition.
Yung import ng Barangay Ginebra, kararating lamang at since the third quarter, hirap nang maglaro because of cramps.
One of the most incredible stories in the history of the PBA. Brownlee coming in as a replacement import dahil napilayan o nabalian ng daliri si Paul Harris. He only had a 1-month contract. He came here straight from Vegas, ni walang pang-basketball na sapatos, nagpunta sa ensayo, natatawa pa pati sila LA Tenorio. First game, nagkanta cramps, natalo, pero pagkatapos dun, 3 BPC, 6-4-6 sa championship, ano pang hihilingin mo?
Eh nga, kung suswertehin ka nga naman, di ba?
And I remember si Paul Harris played only one game for Barangay Ginebra, and then he was replaced by Justin Brownlee. And since joining the PBA, he has accomplished so much. He has won a championship in Lebanon, has won a championship in the ASEAN Basketball League, 4 championships with Justin Brownlee in the Governor's Cup, and 2 more in the Commissioner's Cup for Barangay Ginebra. Unbeaten in 6 PBA finals with Ginebra is Justin Brownlee.
Yun nga yung sinasabi ni Coach Cheng, pwedeng malaki import o pwes dito sa maliit, Brownlee ka pa rin.
Oo.
And the big news, of course, is he's already our national player playing for Gilas. Sa Southeast Asian Games, paglalaro na si Justin Brownlee as kabayan JB.
Grabe yung pinakita niya, no? In the 2 games in the last window of the qualifiers. First game, okay, he proved he can gel with everybody. Second game, binuhat niya halos to the win.
Pero masasabi ka natin dito, si Ron Day, Hollis Jefferson is a very high-quality import who has expressed an interest to also become a naturalized player.
12-point game, 1 minute and 55 to go. That'll put TNT in the penalty now. Coach Jolas will be going to Foguntin, Rosser, and Barilla.
Mukhang game 2 na iniisip ni Coach Jolas dito, no? Bringing in the reserves and trying to preserve his key players for the next game. Pero less than 2 minutes eh. Ilan to? 12 points?
4-possession game lang naman. Let's see if the shock troopers can make a difference. Pringle gets by Rosser, lost the control, and they get that key stop.
One player is itching to get to see action is Kelly Williams. You see him there. He's not able to play in game number 1. Balita ko is that baka game number 2, earliest game number 2, baka makalaro na ulit si Kelly Williams.
Napituhan ng offensive foul si Mikey Williams. How about the fact na TNT started with Pugoy on Brownlee? It took away his offense, Coach Indadin.
Ang hirap nun, working both sides. Alam natin, inaasahan nila rin umiscore itong si Pugoy. Pero ang hirap umiscore kung si Brownlee assignment mo sa depensa.
Ubus na ubus ka nung kagad.
Tama.
Actually, a battery of defenders against Brownlee. Copuntin also had his shot. And then si Ronde, Hollis Jefferson, mahirap talaga pigilin.
Christian from
He's a three-pointer.
Pag pumasok pa yun, uwian na.
Oh, that's a long three.
Down to 9. Ginebra needs a basket just to put it away.
And, you know, I would call those momentum points for TNT. Looking forward to game number 2, they need to be able to have a strong finish. It doesn't matter kung matalo sila rito, and it looks like they will be losing this game number 1. But they need to finish strong.
And there's the response. Game 1 will go to Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. What a second half para dito sa Ginebra. TNT has 2 days to prepare, and on Wednesday, they go right back at it, Coach Cheng.
Sayang, no? Kanina, dikit na, no? Maganda na yung momentum ng TNT rito, pero experience talaga ng Barangay Ginebra. Alam nila laruin yung mga ganitong klaseng laro.
Well, from the start, pinag-uusapan natin, guys, yung short rotation ng Barangay Ginebra. But in this game, nagpakita yung bench players ng Barangay Ginebra. Aljon Mariano had a big three-pointer, also contributed assists and rebounds. Si Stanley Pringle off the bench, 11 points. So parang pinapakita dito ni Coach Kid Cone that he's got more players on the bench who can take care of production in place of the starters.
Barangay Ginebra will draw first blood dito sa ating 2023 on the PBA Governor's Cup Finals, 102-90. Your final score, TNT will have to Wednesday to try and even this one up. Kilalanin na natin ang ating Honda. Ultimate Player of the Game, brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. And it is none other than the reigning MVP, a triple-double in Game 1, the Dean.
A big game for Scotty Thompson. He had 10 points, he had 12 rebounds and 10 assists. Let's see whether we can get an update on his figures. 13 rebounds and 11 assists, nadagdagan pa. But a triple-double performance by Scotty Thompson, who is the best player of the game.
Pero hindi siya nag-iisa. Ang daming bida para sa Ginebra, Coach Cheng.
Actually, pwede rin si Jamie Malonzo, pwede rin dyan si Justin Brownlee. Pero iba talaga pagka triple-double eh. Hindi nga halata eh, pero triple-double na pala yung ginagawa niya.
And I think that's what makes Scotty Thompson such a special player. No? Hindi mo nakahalata yung mga ginagawa niya on the floor, but still super effective, super efficient, and leading Barangay Ginebra to this 12-point victory in Game 1 sa ating PBA Governors Cup Finals.
At silipin na nga po natin ang mga highlights. Game 1 ng ating 2023 on the PBA Governors Cup. Siyempre, pagka Game 1, merong call-out. And dun sa first quarter pa lang, etong si Jamie Malonzo. Nag-ingay kagad. TNT scored the first 2 points of the game, but it was a 5-0 counter-attack by Ginebra. And it really set the tone. Ibang angulo of that rim rattler by Jamie Malonzo, almost blowing the dome off of the Araneta. Etong si Ronde Hollis Jefferson daw ng TNT, hindi naman talaga magpapahuli ng ganun-ganun lang. He cuts that deficit to just 2 with just over 4 minutes remaining in that opening frame. Justin Brownlee though had himself a game, 17 points in the first frame, 6 of 7 shooting, including 5 of 5 from deep. Ginebra takes the first 29-20. Pagdating ng second quarter, etong si Calvin Oftana naman ang nagparamdam para sa tropang Giga. Oftana went scoreless in the first quarter but contributed 11 consecutive para dito sa TNT. Down by as many as 14 sila, pero si Calvin nagising at idinikit bigla ang ating laban. With Barangay Ginebra recovering a bit up by 6, it was Scotty who lit it up at the 2.5 mark of the first half. Balik sa siya mga bante ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Mikey though would get the 3 right back. Ganda ng sagutan. First half pa lang yan. Justin Brownlee, medyo bumagal ang scoring in the second, but it was still good enough to keep Ginebra ahead. It was a 23-21 quarter para sa Ginebra, or para sa TNT rather. Kaya bumaba sa 7 ang abante ng Ginebra. Third quarter highlights, it was Jason to Mikey. 23 points para dito. In Mikey Williams, including 5 triples. And that one brought them back to within 2. Jamie Malonzo though would find an answer once again. Couple of 3-pointers in that quarter. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And it was Ginebra by 8. Naging 12 ulit yan before this one. C-Stan with a double-double, 16 and 11. What an unselfish play mula dito kay Malonzo. As Barangay Ginebra took the third, 24-19. Kaya 12 ang naibaong kalamangan into the fourth. And we pick up the action near the halfway mark. 84-69, 15 abante. Pringle makes it 18. 11 points in the off the bench for Stan the Man. And he wasn't done. He feeds Jamie. Another 3. Barangay Ginebra with a huge barrage to end the game. Sinayang nila yung monster 30-20. Neto ni Ronde Hollis Jefferson. 30 points, 20 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. But C-Stan would seal it at the other end. Naging 12 ulit ang abante ng Ginebra, and that was it. Barangay Ginebra draws first blood in this race to 4. Game number 2 will be this coming Wednesday. Dito rin po yan sa Smart Araneta. Tip-off is scheduled at 5:45. Mapapanood syempre live on TV5. $102.90 your final score. Nakaisa na ang Ginebra. TNT, makabawi kaya? Abangan nating sabay-sabay ngayong darating na Miyerkules. If this goes the distance, we go all the way to April 23. Pero ang minimum natin hanggang April 16. Every single game dito sa Big Dome, every single game live on TV5, on PBA Rush, on Smart Sports, and PBA Radio.